Good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook video where I'm going to discuss with you all the major dollar pairs and gold. Guys, welcome back. If we're looking at DXY to start off this day, then what we can see is that yesterday we pushed up higher once again. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see a little bit more clearly. We had a small reaction in towards the downside, swiping some internal liquidity, and now we're following up our trend in towards the upside. I do still and am still waiting for some kind of a bigger retracement, maybe a swipe of the highs, then a retracement down towards either one of these two liquidity lows. So maybe something like this, and otherwise I want to see a little bit of a deeper retracement towards this level here inside this demand zone. So yeah, it's kind of waiting what the DXY wants to do and what it wants to give us. But I do expect a little bit of downside really soon. And if not, then there will be no positions to be played for me. If we look at EURUSD, then what we can see is that yesterday we pushed down lower, or yesterday we had a little bit of retracement now, and we're trading down lower. Yeah, we didn't swipe any real significant liquidity. There was some internal liquidity above this high. We swiped that and then we pushed down lower already. But I'm still waiting for a little bit of a bigger retracement myself in order to join some new short opportunities. We're really at the lows of this little swing, 4-hour swing range. And yeah, don't want to get into position close to these lows as well. Going to be waiting for some clearer price action there. If we look at GU on the other hand, then GU is still up a little bit higher. If we look at it like this, then this is a supply zone over here. It's not really strong, and preferably I would see this supply zone get taken out. But with the current momentum in the markets towards the downside, also with a very weak pound because of the Prime Minister stepping up from his position, downside on the pound, and the dollar is still rather strong, trading bullish, so this could already sell off once again. Preferably what I would see now is a push in towards the highs, swiping the liquidity over here one more time, and then a clear break in towards the downside. So preferably even this would go like this and then like this, because then if we break here, I can enter some new short positions in towards the downside. So I am going to be waiting for that. This is, in my opinion, not really a stop. I want to place my stop or high. I want to place my stop above. And I'm not going to put it all the way over here. So I'm going to be waiting for some clearer price action there. If we then go to NZDUSD, then yeah, no real confirmation came for a new short position. Would have liked if we could have traded back in towards this supply zone after breaking down, but it's just continuing down lower and lower, and I really need a retracement on this pair in order to continue down with some new shorts. On AUDUSD, it's the same. We didn't grab any liquidity, and we just started to sell off in towards the downside. Yeah, going to need some more price action in order for me to trade this. Preferably even a push in towards the highs once again, touching this supply zone or taking out some form of liquidity, and then a breakdown to continue with our shorts. Then USDCAD is trading up higher. Until now, not really any positions to be taken from me in the last week. Yeah, I really need a bigger retracement in towards the downside for some clear bullish price action to start forming again. And up till then, I'm not joining in any positions. USDJPY is trading higher once again. Yesterday we saw some talks about intervention that pushed the price down lower. Only thing we did is swipe some liquidity, and now we're back up again. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting time about what's going to happen here. Will something happen or will it not? Yesterday we left some, I think we left some equal highs here. Let me see. If I place this on top of the high, then we can check. Yeah, so we didn't swipe that that high just yet, and maybe we can get a push in towards the highs, swiping that liquidity, and then a massive move in towards the downside. Otherwise, price will continue up higher just fine with the current bullish dollar momentum. Then we have USDCHF, and yeah, kind of the same. It's just slowing down the price action. So I do think there is a big move coming, either in towards the upside or the downside. And in my opinion, preferably the downside. If we can get a push taking out this liquidity over here, then a change of character, then some beautiful new longs would be on my radar. And that would also mean that the DXY would make a correction in towards the downside, which is really favorable for me currently. If we then look at gold, then gold sold off even further down, confirming the bias that I still had. We came back in towards this supply zone, just connected the order flow. I can show you it's like this. So a bearish chain is now forming, and we broke once again. So we have now also this supply zone over here that's now in control, and I do expect price to push down even like lower immediately, or a push down, then a retracement in towards this supply zone, and then push down lower to take out the low eventually. Then we have silver, and on silver, of course, it's following the same trend as gold, pushing down lower. Once again, beautiful shorts were to be taken from this supply zone over here at the beginning of this week. And then we have copper, and copper is a perfect example of why we wait for our confirmation. Yesterday, what I saw was that we broke in towards the upside, but it was a liquidity sweep with only a wick, and then we pushed down lower already. Then we had this demand zone still in favor and in control. But yeah, we failed to push out of the demand zone with a clear break, a candle closure, then a retracement and some further continuation down or up. So what we did is just broke the supply zone, or the demand zone, sorry, and we're continuing down lower for now. So no trades to be taken on copper, and the momentum is still really bearish as of now. Guys, that's already it for today. Not a lot happened on the Monday on the major dollar pairs, so there's not a lot of updates to do. We just worked our charts. We know what we want to see. We know what we're waiting for, and we are going to wait for the perfect setups to form. Thanks for watching once again. See you guys in the next one. Bye.